Mass Effect 2 time. Alright. Give me a moment to just share this out. Welcome back to Mass Effect 2. As you guys may or may not recall, last time we got Tali.
The wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room, Commander.
And now we can't really do anything else because, as Kelly said, the Elusive Man wants to speak to us in the debriefing room.
Change of plans, Commander. Urgent message coming in from the Elusive Man. Patching him in through the comm room.
Alright, Joker, but before that, let's go talk to you. Because I like the interactions you have with Edie.
Commander.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
Darn, okay.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
Okay.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Well, you don't really have much to say about anything at the moment.
I don't know what to feel about Grunt. My psych reports were for Oak here. We have no guarantees that Grunt is mentally stable. I get the feeling he just doesn't care about anything, including who lives or dies.
Is there anything I should know?
Tali seems very distraught after receiving a message. Maybe you could check in on her down in engineering. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
It's always nice chatting with you.
What's this area of the ship?
Oops, didn't mean to do that. Sorry, Edie. And that's the wrong floor. Should know my ship better than anyone else, but apparently not.
Kenneth, what has the new shielding done to your power grid balance?
Not much. With built-in capacitor subsystems, they have a surprisingly low draw.
Doesn't that mean the shielding boost wouldn't last long under fire?
True. They're built for hard, fast strikes, not firefights of attrition.
You know what? That is fair enough.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I may need your help. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason.
Hey, Nedcat, how are you doing?
I'm scared, Shepard.
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. And I got leave to serve on the Normandy again. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
Indeed.
Nobody who knows you could believe you'd betray your people, Tali.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
You platinum Mass Effect 1 yesterday. Nice. The regular or the legendary edition? I'm doing alright. Just so you know, this is not the legendary edition version of Mass Effect 2. This is the modded Mass Effect 2. Modded original release of Mass Effect 2. And then we'll be continuing in a modded Mass Effect 3 original release when we get to that.
What happens when a Quarian
Gotta wait
is
for some
accused of treason?
mod updates first.
There's a hearing with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
Yes, I did finish Mass Effect 1 Legendary Edition a while back, and I'm going through it again on Insanity as a renegade male Shepard. And then I'll be bringing my other Shepards into Mass Effect 2, but I'm playing Legendary Edition on my own.
So you have no idea why they're accusing you?
None. The specifics of charges like this are rarely discussed on open channels. I won't know any more until I get to the flotilla.
You should give it a shot. The trilogy is really awesome when it's with mods added, especially Mass Effect 3. The one I really recommend is Expanded Galaxy mod. I'm not sure if that's ever going to come out for the Legendary Edition, which is why I'm kind of holding off on playing more of the Legendary Edition right now. And I might play through Legendary Edition without any mods attached, but I really can't imagine playing Mass Effect 3 without the Expanded Galaxy mod. That's how much of an impact it has on the game.
What happens if you're convicted?
Like I said, exile. The specifics are up to the judges. If it's deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might receive a small ship and supplies. Not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the migrant fleet again.
So, no prison and no death penalty?
We don't have the spare resources for long-term incarceration. Monitored work detail is more effective. And we don't have enough people to afford executions.
Makes
An
sense.
exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed back to the fleet.
So a stark contrast from, say, Horizon Zero Dawn, where if you're a child of an outcast, you're still an outcast.
How often is someone from the fleet charged with treason?
It's rare. It must be something that affects the entire flotilla, not just one ship. The most recent one was Honora Vanya Vasilani, an engineer who handed over fleet defense schematics to the Batarians. She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our systems, but they passed the defense schematics to a pirate gang.
I seem to remember that being in the Ascension novel. I could be wrong, though. You don't have a computer that can play right now? That sucks. You got hung up on the Citadel DLC on Insanity. The overall difficulty jumps up when you're fighting your clone. Yeah, I can imagine. I've tried the N7 mirror matches on Insanity, and oh boy.
Was she convicted?
No, she made a suicide run on the pirate gang. She destroyed them before they could attack the fleet. She was pardoned posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
Yeah, really.
So how does the trial work? How soon do we need to get you there?
They'll wait a reasonable period of time for me to come and defend myself. Eventually, if I don't show up, they'll try me in absentia. As for how it works, it's less formal than an Earth trial or something you'd see on the Citadel. We're family. This is just the worst kind of family meeting.
Well, if they try you in absentia, that's almost a certain way to guarantee your exile.
Okay, let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard. I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
Health and shields keep regenerating, drove you nuts. Yeah, I've played Mass Effect 1 Legendary, and you know that they have mooks coming in on the final boss fight
The
now.
elusive man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room, Commander.
Alright, we can't go
Change of
anywhere
plans,
right now.
Commander. Urgent message coming
Oh,
in
dear.
from the elusive man.
How may I help
That'll
you?
be all.
Take care.
Okay, got myself unstuck from that. Don't ask me how that happened. I have no clue. Alright, elusive man, what do you want?
Passing the elusive man through, Commander.
Shepard, we caught a break. I intercepted a distress call from a Turian patrol. They stumbled onto a collector ship beyond the Corliss system.
Really?
The Turians were wiped out, but not before they crippled the collector vessel. I need you to board that ship and get some hard data on the collectors. Find us a way to get to their home world.
Corliss, huh? That's where Okir was. Were they collecting on payments?
Hard to imagine how a Turian patrol could take out a collector's ship.
Reports indicate the hull's intact, but all systems seem to be offline. They could be making repairs as we speak. I'm not saying it won't be dangerous, but we can't let an opportunity like this slip by.
Biotic explosions are indeed your best friends.
If they had a patrol out there, why aren't the Turians sending a recon team in?
They will, eventually. but I intercepted the transmissions. In the meantime, we're feeding them false reports. You're close enough that you can be in and out before the Turians learn the truth.
You sure this information's good?
Information is my weapon, Shepard. It's good.
I smell a rat.
Send me the coordinates and I'll take care of it.
It's not like we
Already
have any
sent.
other choice.
Once you're aboard the ship,
Hey,
establish an
Omega
uplink with Edie. She'll mine their data for information regarding the Omega-4 relay. Good luck, Shepard.
Coordinates punched in. Let's go find us a collector ship.
Something still smells off about this. There's no way the Turians would just disable a collector ship and then just leave it. How are you doing, Mega Jetty? Alright, so, speaking of biotic explosions, let's take Jack. We did just get Tally, but I don't think any of her abilities are going to be useful in on this particular mission. Sorry, Tally. Maybe Morden or Grunt. Grunt. Yeah, speaking of biotic explosions, we'll have plenty of opportunity for that. That's fine. You're fine. Alright. This is part of one of the mods that I'm using. It adds some more weapons. For now, we're gonna go with some classics. The S12B Casa Locust. You're doing alright. Gotta say, from what I've been seeing about Mass Effect 1, I'm already seeing the appeal. This is Mass Effect 2 Mega Jetty, and this is not the Legendary Edition because none of the mods that I used for the original games have been ported to Legendary Edition yet, so that's why I'm playing the original. Plus, I started this before Legendary Edition was even announced. I'll stick with the Paladin. The Paladin you guys may remember from Mass Effect 3, which is basically the Carnifex on steroids. And I'm glad to hear that you've been doing alright, Mega Jetty. I've been doing pretty well myself. And let's see, for a heavy weapon, let's keep our collector particle rifle. Grunt can keep the Geth Pulse Rifle and the Claymore. Jack can keep her Geth Plasma and the Paladin. Alright, we're as prepared as we're going to be. There it is.
We have a visual on the collector ship, Commander.
Very low emissions. Passive infrared temperatures suggest most systems are offline. Thrusters are cold.
Keep the shields up just in case.
Massive. How the hell did the Turians take it out?
The Elusive Man said it was a scout ship, right? And there's no way a lone Turian ship, even if it was a dreadnought, could take this thing out
Radar
without
scans
help.
do not detect any hull breaches on the side facing us. I detect no Mass Effect field distortions. It appears the drive core is offline.
Rendezvous in 30 seconds, Commander. Good luck.
The what if Star Wars can Earth concept was a good starting point, yes. Although this is more science fiction than science fantasy. Even the biotics, this universe is equivalent of the Force, that's given a grounded in science explanation. Element 0, dark energy. Oh dear. That did not sound good.
Never seen a ship like this before.
Looks like a giant insect hive.
Why'd you have to say that?
Access node to uplink with collector data banks.
Okay, Grunt, give me that incendiary ammo, thank you. I only have 20 shots in this thing, great. Oh, God. Why am I reminded of a Wraith Hive ship?
Shepard, I've compared the ship's EM signature to known collector profiles. is the vessel you encountered on Horizon.
Maybe the defense towers softened it for the Turians.
Maybe the missing humans are on it. Unless they're dead.
Could be. Do you have an idea how to handle your own Star Wars and the Blue Shogun story, provided it's good enough to warrant going past the first story? Well, I'm sure it will be.
Same containers as on Horizon, only these are empty.
Small, like my tank. Bet they begged for mercy.
I mean, cheery. You think you read the entire codex? Oh yeah, I've been there. Oh, shit.
What a mess.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it. Oh dear.
Lots of dead meat.
Indeed.
Probably tests. If this was the control group, they wouldn't need them when the experiment was done. There are worse things than death. Like being a test subject for twisted aliens. Dead is dead. There's no such thing as a good way to go.
Whatever. Dead is dead.
Apathy is death. Wait, wrong game. Thanks, dude. As we all know, we all gotta start somewhere. Indeed. And I hope it turns out well. And I look forward to seeing it when it's all come together. These are just cheery sounds coming from everywhere. See a control terminal. That's a collector in there. What were they working on?
What? The collectors carved one of their own?
Edie, I'm uploading the data from this terminal. See if you can figure out what they were up to.
Data received. Analyzing. The collectors were running baseline genetic comparisons between their species and humanity.
Fun fact, that data received analyzing, that's one of my notification ringtones.
Is there something we can use in the data to give us an edge?
These are only preliminary experiments, but they reveal something remarkable. A quad-strand genetic structure identical to traces collected from ancient ruins. Only one race is known to have this structure, the Protheans.
My god. The Protheans didn't vanish. They're just working for the Reapers now.
These are no longer Prothean, Shepard. Their genes show distinct signs of extensive genetic rewrite. The Reapers have repurposed them to suit their needs.
First story you'll post for everyone, and if you want more, then you'll monetize it. Sounds like a plan. Shareware.
You'd think somebody would have picked up on this.
No one has had an opportunity to study a collector genetic code in this detail. I've already matched 2,000 alleles to recorded fragments. This collector likely descends from a Prothean colony in the Styx Theta cluster. But there are signs of extreme alteration. 3 fewer chromosomes. Reduced heterochromatin structure. Elimination of superfluous junk sequences.
Reapers didn't wipe out the Protheans. They turned them into monsters and enslaved them. Still, they're working for the Reapers now, and we have to stop them. No shit. I'm not letting the Reapers turn me into some kind of fucked up bug thing.
They wouldn't turn you into a bug thing, they'd turn you into a husk.
Move out.
Here, if you were a soldier, an infiltrator, or a vanguard, you'd get the advanced weapon of their class. However, since I'm a sentinel, I can receive training in shotguns, sniper rifles, or assault rifles. Now, as a sentinel, I don't do really well with close range combat. Sentinels are actually pretty squishy, so shotguns are out. And as much as I like sniper rifles, I don't think a sentinel would find much use for them. So I'm going to go with the assault rifle. Let's see, it looks like by default it gave me the Vindicator, which is a good weapon all around, but I want to see what my other options are. We can do that right here. Let's see, the Avenger, your stock assault rifle, Vindicator, Geth pulse rifle, Collector rifle, the Mattock, and then I think the rest of these are mod weapons. Heavy Collector rifle. Heavy rifle of unknown origin found on Horizon, probably dropped by a dead collector. Hybrid of a shotgun and rifle. Shoots 5 bullets at once within a deviation from a straight line. Lower chance for each bullet to hit for maximum damage, but a higher chance to hit the enemy with at least one shell. Nah, that doesn't sound great. The X-89C Halberd. Redesign of the Mattock. Heavier hitting Mattock, but with a mysterious origin. The gun has an Andromeda Initiative stamp. Interesting. Just like the Mattock, its effectiveness in the field is unquestioned. Thanks to fewer but stronger shots, the Halberd allows for more effective shooting than its precursor in medium and long-range battles. And then of course we have the Cerberus Harrier, straight from Mass Effect 3. It's a auto-firing Mattock. And I have tested this out in Mass Effect 2, it's a little weird. And then we have the Lancer, which is the Mass Effect 1 default assault rifle, and then the Phaeton, which is a Turian-made weapon. I'm thinking I could go with the Mattock or stick it to the Collectors. You're a soldier on Insanity, you got the Widow sniper rifle. Yeah, that's a good one for a soldier, but since it's a soldier, I always kind of go for the weapon that you can't really get anywhere else, and got the Revenant machine gun. It's weird because it's good in Mass Effect 2, but in Mass Effect 3, it's not all that great, at least in my experience. See, the Mattock is my old favorite, and the Halberd sounds like a better version of it. Yeah, I'll go with the Halberd. And keep everything else the same. Alright, Grunt, please give my new weapons some incendiary makeovers. Let's see. New Grunt, you have the Battle Vindicator. Switch to the Claymore.
Switch up!
Give that incendiary ammo. My pistol shredder ammo.
Look, on the ceiling. More of those weird pods.
Hundreds. How many are full?
Too many.
I detect no signs of life in the pod, Shepard. It is probable the victims inside died when the ship lost primary power.
So what exactly did the Turians hit to cause a power loss? I didn't see anything on the superstructure of the ship that looked like it would even remotely feed back into the power grid. Ooh, I think I missed something. I need to go back. I know you can get some damage protection from somewhere down here. Tried the Revenant and regretted it. Reloaded and stayed with the Mattock. Yeah, good idea. And the Revenant's not bad. It just has recoil of the wazoo. And again, it's less of an assault rifle and more of a light machine gun. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. This is getting really creepy. Get up there, Shepard. Thank you. Alright, go. Of course, we have our collector particle weapon here, which I'm not going to use.
This should come in handy.
There it is.
Commander, you gotta hear this. On a hunch, I asked ED to run an analysis on this ship.
I compared the EM profile against data recorded by the original Normandy 2 years ago. They are an exact match.
The same ship dogging me for 2 years? Way beyond coincidence.
Yeah.
Something doesn't add up, Commander. Watch your back.
You mean the whole manner in which we got this intel? Something doesn't add up? You don't say. And stop getting stuck on the geometry, Alyssa. Yes, I call my Shepards by their first names. Because no one else will.
They couldn't fill all those pods, even if they took every colonist in the terminus. They're going to hit Earth. Not if we stop them.
Okay, now I'm reminded of both a Wraith Hive ship and a Borg cube. Neither of which is good.
There, on the platform. It looks like some kind of control panel.
Should be dead collectors.
Yeah.
Something's wrong.
I smell a trap.
EDI, I'm setting up a bridge between you and the collector ship. See if you can get anything useful from the databanks.
Data mine in progress, Shepard.
Okay. Ah, shit. Run the antivirus scan now. Trap!
That can't be good.
What the hell? I still don't know
Everyone's
what
alright,
that
Joker.
was.
What just happened?
Major power surge. Everything went dark, but we're back up now.
I managed to divert the majority of the overload to non-critical systems. Shepard, it was not a malfunction. This was a trap.
It was more you needed the stopping power that the Widow gave you, while the Revenant didn't give you enough of an upgrade. And with how the enemies are bullet sponges on insane amount of ammo.
We need
it was
a
more you
little
needed the
help
stopping
here,
power. Yeah,
I'm having trouble maintaining
that puzzle
connection.
twice.
There's someone else in the system.
Oh crap. So that Collector General's here hacking. Oh dear. Borg was awesome design next to the Death Star, yes it is. And the Wraith Hive ship, for those of you who don't know, is from Stargate Atlantis, and it's a lot. The Wraith Hive ships in design are a lot like the Collector ships, but the Wraith themselves are not like the Collectors at all.
They've got heavy.
Okay, yeah, I'm glad I went with this. That took this guy down real quick.
Like a toy!
Assume control.
Oh, come on.
Come on, Edie, speed it up. Taking heavy fire!
This personally.
Oh man, Jack's down already.
You will no pain, Shepard.
Send the armor. Okay. Everyone focus on Harbinger, please. Nice one, Grunt. Okay. Let's see, I still can't use any of my abilities. Dang it. I want to use my other abilities, and then they take down my fucking tech armor. Oh great, one of you jokers. Okay.
Assuming direct control.
2 Scions. Fun.
Direct intervention is necessary.
Ah, you missed.
Shift down.
Screw the tech armor. That's from a Stargate as you only saw the movie and no MacGyver was in the show. Yeah, MacGyver, aka Richard Dean Anderson, is Colonel O'Neill in the show. Yeah, this, I like the Halberd. This is a better Mattock, like, every way. Fewer shots, but it hits a lot harder. Okay, can we first bring Grunt back? Next,
I know you feel this.
yeah, I'll be with you in a minute, Harbinger. I just have to take care of Mr. Scion boy.
Face your annihilation.
Oh, get.
Will no pain, Shepard. My attacks will tear you apart.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Get. Okay, lesson learned. Focus on Harbinger first. Yeah, get the advanced enemy factions mod. It won't screw up your game in any way.
And you better get it done fast, Edie. We got company.
Actually, yeah, Grunt, keep the Vindicator. I have an idea.
New victims.
Your
to just kill Harbinger in like 5 seconds.
84%.
Edie, get us out of here.
I am simultaneously fighting collector firewalls.
Fewer shots, fewer maximum ammo, but it hits like freight train.
More coming.
Alright, I'm gonna do something that I haven't really done much. Use this. Okay. Ow.
Suit on the ground now!
Fuck you.
You're assuming control.
Actually, as long as Harbinger's alive, he can't take control of anyone else.
Impact shot!
On the other hand, you're a dick, sir.
My shields are down.
Phew. That went a lot better. What do the mods you are using do? I have advanced enemy factions. Advanced enemy factions, which add some additional weapons. Or no, I have a weapon mod that adds a bunch of additional weapons. The advanced enemy factions pack, that's the big one. That adds basically just changes up the enemy AI a bit, and they have that extra layer of protection that they do on hardcore and insanity on all other difficulties. And then I have ME2 recalibrated, and that's it. Not a lot.
I've regained control of the platform, Shepard.
Like a Terminator infiltrator. What's the context of that again?
I knew you wouldn't let us down, Edie.
I always work at optimal capacity.
Did you get what we needed?
I found data that would help us successfully navigate the Omega-4 relay. I have also found a Turian distress call that served as the lure for this trap. The Collector's with source. It is unusual.
What are you getting at?
Turian emergency channels have secondary encryption. It is present, but corrupted in the message. It is not possible that the elusive man would believe the distress call was genuine.
Why are you so sure?
I found the anomaly with Cerberus detection protocols. He wrote them.
He knew it was a trap? Why would he send us into a trap?
That father mugger.
That son of a bitch sent us right into Collector hands. I knew Cerberus would screw me again. I'm gonna crush his head.
Commander, we got another problem. The Collector ship is powering up.
You need to get out of there before their weapons come online.
Infiltrator's class in this game.
I do not have full control of their systems. I will do what I can. Sending coordinates for shuttle extraction.
Come on, let's move.
And their best sniper rifle is the M98.0. It's basically a 50 cal. And one of your favorite sniper rifles is the Viper. The Viper's pretty good, although I do prefer the Incisor personally. And the M13 Raptor in Mass Effect 3 is pretty good too. Alright. Well, it's the only door, so... I actually did this escape sequence once on my own while playing to the tune of Futile Escape from the Aliens soundtrack, and it fit really well. I won't play it now because of copyright, and also this music is pretty good on its own.
I will direct this personally. Neutralize Commander Shepard.
How about you skip the neutralizing, we just all go out for pizza instead?
I know.
No?
My attacks will tear you apart.
As long as I'm behind cover, boy. Ow.
My attacks will tear you apart. Your form is fragile.
I know you are, but what am I?
Nothing can stop.
Alright. That was pretty clean. Actually. For the Viper, because you like the rapid fire being under your control, unlike the Incisor. I mean, Incisor plus slow motion then again, I've always been a fan of like the Halo battle rifle, and the incisor really reminds me of it. I guess the Vindicator fills that role too, but I don't know, just like, I prefer the... Oh, you piece of shit. Yeah. Take control of the guy I'm about to use throw on. Classy.
No pain, Shepard.
Go before he assumes control. Nice.
I'll put them down.
Huh? My mark. Shoot. Well, this is a predicament. I'll get the guy closer. Actually, Jack, Grunt, take care of him, please.
They're right ahead of us.
How many more of these guys are there? Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Fuck off. Ow. Freaking. That was surprising. Suddenly, abominations. I think the only sniper rifle I never liked was the Indra from Mass Effect 3 and Andromeda. It's like that fully auto sniper rifle. It's like, who would design that?
New victims.
I will direct this personally. I will direct this personally. You are short-sighted. Replay.
Hey? Oh god. Take cover.
Yeah, right.
Take cover. And and I'm out of bullets. Oh dear.
Assuming direct control. No pain, Shepard.
Haha.
This hurts you.
Cover too thick. Can't become too reliant on this thing. I just had a horrible premonition. Because I know what's coming next. Yep, this is that part.
Door on the far side of the room.
Oh! Hello, this is the part where I kill you. Or maybe the part where you kill me, I don't know.
Should have run. Now you're fried.
Mark,
The Praetorian on Horizon was easier because you didn't have a bunch of mooks coming after you as well. Run.
that attack didn't work.
That's okay, he's reloading. You're gonna need to get going, have a good time. You too, Ned, take it easy. he does that. It's like ground pound he has.
Temporary setback on firewall 3247. Rerouting commands to firewall 71.
Really screw you over. Oh. And that's the Praetorian down.
Opened a door on the opposite wall. I will keep it open as long as I can.
First time I ever played this game, that guy was responsible for like 5 deaths.
Hey, down there. That where we came in?
It must be getting close
Yes.
to the end. This is valuable.
Well, is there not another Praetorian between us and the exit? This way.
Trouble!
More gauntlet, huh?
Direct intervention is necessary. Assume control of this hole.
Actually, that was terrible. Why did I do that?
Nothing stands against us. Worthless.
Okay, you can just vanish. That works too. More of them. Last clip. Oh dear.
New victim.
She reminds me of the Hive and the Derelict and Aliens. Yeah. A lot of influences from other media go into Mass Effect. People who, for some reason, don't like that will try to say, well, Mass Effect ripping off this many things. And I'm like, there's a difference between ripping something off and paying a homage to it while being its own thing. And Mass Effect is definitely in that latter category.
Direct intervention is necessary. Direct intervention is necessary.
Okay. Oh dear. Front. Back on your feet. Well, apparently my position glitched him out, but you know what? I'm not gonna look at GeForce him out.
You're the harbinger of your ascendance.
I will cheese the hell out of this.
I'm on him.
Yeah.
An alien with mandibles like the Predator was that Halo. Yeah, the Turians. They look like, and they're actually an avian species, but they do remind me a lot of, the elites from Halo. Alright. You're not attacking right now, so
Taking heavy fire!
Ow. Haven't used this in a bit. Please fall over, thank you. What I need now is some ammo.
Commander, I hate to rush you, but those weapons are about to come online. Might want to double time it, so we can leave before they blow the Normandy in half.
Working on it, Joker.
I'll put them down!
punch them in the face. Yeah, they're cybernetic zombies. Except I don't remember the RE2 zombies running right at me like the husks do. There's our shuttle. Let's go.
Commander, we have to go.
You heard the man. Everybody onto the Normandy. Move!
Oh shit, shit, shit. Go, go, go.
Strap in, people.
Go, 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 go. Go. Oh shit.
We can't dodge this guy forever, Edie. Get us the hell out of here.
Specify a destination, Mr. Moreau.
Activate the infinite probability drive.
Not here.
Engaging Mass Effect core.
They give limited bits one piece at a time. Nice. For Mass Effect 2, not really. Not really for 3 either. 3 has headshots and some location-based damage. But I think, actually, yeah, no. Location-based damage exists across both games. You shoot an enemy in the leg, it'll hobble, that kind of thing. Pity you can't make them drop their guns.
Call coming in from the Elusive Man, Commander. I figure you got a few words for him, too.
Oh yes, namely, fuck and you.
Shepard, looks like Edie extracted some interesting data before the collector ship came back online.
Edie told us the distress call originated from the collectors. You betrayed us, just like I knew you would.
We're at war. The collectors are taking humans, and every minute we waste is one more we give the enemy to prepare.
I know the stakes, but we're supposed to be on the same side, and I can't trust you.
Without that information, we don't reach the collector homeworld, and you and every other human may as well be dead. It was a trap, but I was confident in your abilities. And don't forget Edie. The collectors couldn't have anticipated her.
You could have told me the plan. You say I'm important, but you sure try hard to get me killed.
I needed the collectors to believe they had the upper hand. Telling you could have tipped them off in any number of ways. Besides, I wouldn't have sent you in if I didn't think you could succeed.
You have one job, information. If I can't trust your intel, you're useless to me.
It's never that simple. You of all people should know that.
I know that I'll be a lot more careful. With the collectors and with you.
This is no time for petty grudges. Things are about to get a lot tougher. Edie confirmed our suspicions. The Reapers and Collector ships use an advanced Identify Friend-Foe system that the relays recognize. All we need to do is get our hands on one of those IFFs.
You take it the black and white uniform is based on Imperial officers and Starfleet officers. I think it's based more on naval. Actually, no. The Systems Alliance has have dress blue uniforms, and they look a lot more like naval and Starfleet. This would be a lot more like. I mean, okay, if you want a good analog for Cerberus, think Section 31.
I was just on the collector's ship. Why didn't you say anything about finding their IFF?
As I said, Edie just confirmed it. Besides, you wouldn't have had time to find and extract it. But we have options.
The Elusive Man reminds you of Michael Biehn.
An
He's actually voiced by Martin
recently
Sheen.
determined that the Great Rift on the planet Klendigan is actually an impact crater from a mass accelerator weapon. A very old mass accelerator. I sent a team to find either the weapon or its target. They found both. The weapon was defunct, but it helped us plot the flight path of the intended target. A 37-million-year-old derelict Reaper. We found it damaged and trapped in the gravity of a brown dwarf.
Are brown dwarfs basically stars that didn't quite make it?
Simply put, but accurate. They're gas giants that don't quite have the masses of stars. Expect gale force winds and extremely high temperatures. The Reaper has a mass effect field that keeps it in orbit, likely an automated response to the external threats. It's stable, but I won't call it safe.
I saw what Sovereign did to the Citadel fleet. Hard to imagine anything could stop something that powerful.
This vessel is a relic from a battle waged while mammals took their first steps on Earth. There's no trace of the species that took the shot. Perhaps it was their one moment of defiance before being wiped out.
Perhaps.
I only believe you because I doubt you'd repeat yourself so soon.
It's no less a risk, Shepard. We lost contact with Dr. Chandana's team shortly after they boarded. Initial reconnaissance revealed no clues, and it was too risky to commit more resources. But now we need that IFF. I'll forward the coordinates to Joker. In the meantime, I suggest you tell your crew I didn't risk their lives unnecessarily. It will make things easier going forward.
Edie, tell the crew to assemble. We've got a lot to talk about.
Of course, Shepard.
You remember Martin Sheen playing Uncle Benny in Amazing Spider-Man? Yeah, I remember that too. He also played the president in The West Wing.
So the elusive man didn't sell us out. Could have fooled me.
Lied to us, used us, needed access to the collector databanks. Necessary risk.
He tries something like that again and the collectors will be the least of his problems. Edie, are you sure this IFF is gonna work?
My analysis is accurate, Shepard. I have also determined the approximate location of the collector homeworld based on navigational data from their vessel.
Let's see it. Oh.
That can't be right. Edie doesn't make mistakes. The collector homeworld is located somewhere in the galactic core.
Can't be. The core is just black holes and exploding suns. There are no habitable planets there.
Could be an artificial construction, space station protected by powerful mass effect fields and radiation shields.
Even the collectors don't have that kind of technology.
The collectors are just servants of our real enemy. We've all seen what their masters are capable of. They built the mass relays and the Citadel. Who's to say they can't build a space station surrounded by black holes?
Exactly.
No wonder nobody's ever returned from a trip through the Omega-4 mass relay.
The logical conclusion is that a small safe zone exists on the far side of the relay, a region where ships can survive. Standard relay transit protocols would not allow safe transport. Drift of several thousand kilometers is common, and would be fatal in the galactic core. The Reaper IFF must trigger the relay to use more advanced encrypted protocols.
Just because we can follow the collectors through the relay doesn't mean we can take them out. I don't want to go after them until I know we're ready.
Sooner or later, we need that IFF. I say, why wait?
It's a derelict Reaper. What if the collectors are waiting for us? We may want to build up our team before we take that kind of risk.
The more people we have on our side, the better our chances of success. We need to keep building up the team.
It's your call, Commander. Whatever you decide, we're with you.
I don't know much about white holes. Or is that a joke? Besides, aren't the existence of white holes just theoretical at this point? And we know black holes exist, we have a picture of one now. Time to upgrade. Give light exposed to black holes, destroying it sort of like a yin-yang balance. Well, we don't know for a fact that black holes outright destroy light. We know they suck it in.
Still need to get to Tuchanka, Shepard. My students...
I'll talk to you later, Morden.
Alright.
We'll be here if you need me.
So, that the Reaper IFF is kind of a point of no return. If you do that, you only have a fairly limited amount of missions
Commander,
you
you
can go
received
on.
a new message at your private terminal.
Alright, what do we have? I didn't receive any messages. Kelly, have you been getting in at the greens again? Black holes are theoretical 1.0 just proven to exist. White holes are just yet to be proven.
So
You
the
know, that's
collectors
fair
were
point.
once Protheans, repurposed by the Reapers. What a sad end.
Makes you wonder if the Keepers on the Citadel were once something different.
Could be. Unless the Keepers were artificial constructs created by the Reapers.
Commander.
I assume everything's going well up here?
It was until the thing started questioning my every move. It won't let anything slide.
You were deliberately falsifying maintenance reports, Mr. Moreau.
Not falsifying, tweaking. I always round up on task times. It makes us look good when we come in under.
Harmless self-promotion. Edie can ease off on that.
Very well, Shepard.
Yeah, go pout. I win.
Joker.
Right. No hard feelings. Good game.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last. Grunt is not a stabilizing element, Commander. I'm not saying anything about Jack. I'm not stupid. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Pursuit tactics, you say? Pursuers cannot detect and directly intercept ships. Instead, pursuers track where objects were, where they were heading, and at what speed they were moving. Such data reliably predicts an object's future location and for pursuit along its light wake. Ships trying to evade pursuit follow erratic zigzag courses, requiring pursuers to make stops to update their projections. That must be annoying as fuck for the guys following. Ooh, we're over here. No, we're over here. Just can imagine that kind of shenanigans happening in space, like a ship Roadrunner cartoon chase.
Cyclonic barrier technology, CBT, attempts to solve the higher-end limitation.
You just got Star Trek Online on PS4. Yeah, I want to get back into Star Trek Online. I'm just wary of all that Discovery bullshit they're adding to it. And I'll immediately use this on throw. I'm gonna save up my points. Next couple level ups. On loyalty missions, but let's go talk to some people. And by some people, I mean Garrus.
I can't believe the Collectors were once Protheans.
I always pictured Protheans being regal, not giant bugs.
Who knows what the Reapers did to them? Creepy.
Quite. Okay. Grew up in Wily Coding Roadrunner. I know what you mean. I recently got the Wrath of Khan for DLC, but chose not to touch anything. Yeah.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Sidonis. Whatever happens with the Collectors or the Reapers or whoever else comes after us, I know you'll get the job done.
You actually think we'll find something worse than Collectors or Reapers?
The board?
I like to expect the worst. There's a small chance I'll be pleasantly surprised.
I couldn't do this without you, Garrus.
Sure you could. Not as stylishly, of course. It's strange going into a suicide mission on a human ship. Your people don't prepare for high-risk operations the way Turians do.
Honestly, Garrus, what do you think our chances are?
Honestly? The Collectors killed you once, and all they did is piss you off. I can't imagine they'll stop you this time. But an unmapped area, advanced technology, and the Collectors. We're going to lose people. No way around that. Not a happy analysis, I know. Don't worry. I won't spread it around. And I'm with you regardless.
I thought you'd be used to high-risk operations on human ships. I mean, think about tracking Saren to Ilos.
Sure, but that was quick. We raced out, landed, blew up some Geth, and saved the galaxy. This time we've got Miranda and Cerberus and that AI all telling us what we're up against. I think I preferred blind optimism.
Do you ever regret leaving CSEC or the Turian military?
Not for a minute. When it comes down to it, Shepard, I don't think I'm a very good Turian. When a good Turian hears a bad order, he follows it. He might complain, but he knows his place. I just don't see the point in staying quiet and polite. Not when the galaxy is at stake.
That's fair.
How do Turian crews get ready for high-risk missions?
With violence, usually. Turian ships have more operational discipline than your alliance, but fewer personal restrictions. Our commanders run us tight, and they know we need to blow off steam. Turian ships have training rooms for exercise, combat sims, even full-contact sparring. Whatever lets people work off stress.
You mean Turian ships have crewmen fighting each other before a mission?
It's supervised, of course. Nobody's going to risk an injury that interferes with the mission, and it's a good way to settle grudges amicably.
Fair enough.
I remember right before one mission, we were about to hit a Batarian pirate squad. Very risky. This recon scout and I had been at each other's throats. Nerves, mostly. She suggested we settle it in the ring.
Which is more terrifying in your opinion, Terminators that seek to destroy humans to replace them, or Borg who try to pervert all life by assimilating it? The Borg, no question. Terminators just kill you. The Borg make your life a living nightmare.
I assume you took her down gently?
Actually, she and I were the top-ranked hand-to-hand specialists on the ship. I had reach, but she had flexibility. It was brutal. After 9 rounds, the judge called it a draw. There were a lot of unhappy bettors in the training room. We ended up holding a tiebreaker in her quarters. I had reach, but she had flexibility. More than one way to work off stress, I guess.
Well, time for that little crush she had on him in Mass Effect 1 to start bearing fruit.
It sounds like you're carrying some tension. Maybe I could help you get rid of it.
I didn't think you'd feel like sparring, Commander.
What if we skipped right to the tiebreaker? We can test your reach and my flexibility.
Oh, I didn't. Never knew you had a weakness for men with scars. Well, why the hell not? There's nobody in this galaxy I respect more than you. And if we can figure out a way to make it work, then... yeah, definitely.
Go back to their idle positions. So you mean for your story you think Terminator should be trying to replace the hero? Go for it. Yeah, that... it'd be like Terminator Genesis, but you know, not shit.
What's wrong?
They lost contact with New Canton. Might be the Collectors.
Did your family get out of there?
I don't know. There's no communications yet.
I'm sure they're safe. You'll see.
Okay, so from here we can pretty much do whatever we want to. Let's see if we can get some more members of our team. Actually, I'm gonna go exploring these systems here.
I have detected an anomaly.
Unregistered starships have been spotted in the vicinity of Titus. Civilian traffic is not recommended. Desert of whitish potassium salts and reddish iron oxides. That sounds like paradise. Sarcasm.
Launching probe.
Oh man, I'm almost out of platinum.
Probe launched.
You're freaking welcome to it. Welcome to it. Repeat, there's a piece of crap left on this planet's surface. If you think you can get it to work, you're freaking welcome to it.
Launching probe. Scans have found something.
Surface scans detect one Ymir heavy mech signature matching an unknown, possibly pirate registration. Mech appears to be disabled but broadcasting a looping message. Message does not appear to be a distress signal. Resource scans indicate large quantities of mineral resources available but obscured behind walls of dense stone. Well, if they abandoned the mech and said if anyone else wants to try, they're welcome to it. I'm always up for getting free shit. Alright, let's see. Mech, huh? Okay. Tally and Garrus. Actually, I'm gonna max out Turian Rebel when I get the chance. And I'm gonna switch to right, Genesis. 1, Stan 1984, C1000.
I've detected a
Cyberdyne,
large supply of resources buried deep within the canyon walls.
in the
Heavy
80s, and
explosives
Judgment
will
Day
be
set to the
required
night
to
John
excavate
is
them.
conceived. 2, they go forward like in the movie, but Sarah and Reese realize they are the reason Skynet went crazy when they try to destroy it for something it hasn't done yet and make peace with the machine. Ooh, I like that second one a little better, actually. Good money for this useless heap of signal error. Detected serious caches of resources here on this planet, but memory leak detected. Alright, I said, sure, the thing leaks feel like Evolus after a mug of Rincol, but I can deal with it. So I took off and laid out a trail of power cells leading from where I unloaded the Mech 2. Bad package, please restart. So I could at least get the thing moving, and now, illegal fault detected. Won't even move. Damn that swindling Elcor. Parrots. Hang on. You got this thing from Omega. You should know better than that. Right. Let's get this thing moving. Piece of signal error. Good thing there are no children in the audience. If there are, what are you doing here? This game is rated M. Go away. Seriously? I think that's a bug where the sound doesn't really play right on this mission. Unfortunately, it's been a bug with Mass Effect 2 since its launch. Now that I think about it, the Turner Blue Shogun can be both like Skynet and the Borg. They are desperately trying to replace the hero, then they try different methods. Okay, but where would the Borg fit into that, or like Borg-like, I guess. Alright, and I see another power cell right here. Okay, that guy wasn't lying. This mech really is a piece of signal error. I wonder if in the Legendary Edition they kind of added a little like fuel trail leaking behind him as like a extra detail there.
Weapons ready.
That's alright, just some local wildlife. That does not look safe. Okay, can't blow it up. Alright.
Affirmative.
First they build newer machines to try and replace him, but then he falls into a trap, so killing him they try cybernetic implants to control him. That works. That sounds really interesting. Yeah, go for it. Oh, no you don't. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Oh dear. Well, I guess he won't be getting that deposit back. It also shows the machines learn how to adapt. Indeed it does. Ooh. Platinum. Nice. Gotta head out now. Need to prepare for your stream and have fun. Yeah, you too. Enjoy your stream. I might drop in when I'm done with this.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
What could happen to you? Drell lay in the ocean dying from chemical syndrome and had a dream. In his dream, the Enkindlers came to him and charted the course of his life. Drell saw the wakes and eddies and saw that sometimes the Enkindlers swam alongside him, limbs raking the water, while other times he was alone. Drell saw that the times he was alone was the hardest times in his life. He asked the Enkindlers, why was this one abandoned? The Enkindlers answered, their light shining brightly. You were never abandoned. In those difficult times in your life, it was our bodies that bore you through the water. Drell awoke and found his capital syndrome cured. If you follow the light of the Enkindlers, okay, this is... oh dear. Send this message to 6 beings to your queen as your greatest wish shall come true. Yeah, okay, chain letter email in the future thing. Bye. Chorbin, I remember you from the first game. I was helping conduct those researches on the Keepers. This address still works. I promise to send you intel on the Keepers if we found anything, and this is important. See those scans you took? It turns out the Keepers are bioengineered, and based on my comparisons to some of the material from Saren's flagship Sovereign, they were engineered millions of years ago by the same people who made Sovereign. You may not understand how important this is, but it's just that the Citadel wasn't really made by the Protheans. It may have been made by something far older with the Keepers as organic guardians. And what's more, based on my genetic readings, they're supposed to react to something, some signal or something, about every 50,000 years. You can measure genetic variances. It's a bit like comparing rings on a tree to see the drought years. Whoever did this, well, around the last time the signal went off would be around the time the Protheans disappeared, and it's scheduled to go off sometime around now. If any of the old tech still works, they could have some nasty surprises waiting for us. Just thought you'd want to know. Nobody here on the Citadel will listen to me. Chorbin. Well, you're not telling us anything we don't already know, unfortunately. Alright, let's start some resource gathering.
Probe launched. Probe launched.
There's some platinum. General rule of thumb, if you run across any plants that are moderate off the bat, it's kind of, they're not worth it.
Launching probe.
One more platinum, that's fine.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away.
Okay, I really don't need any more iridium. Okay, not bothering with you. You. Prison planet, huh?
Probe launched.
I really don't need any more iridium. I do want some platinum.
Probe away.
Alright, there.
Launching probe.
This planet is no longer profitable.
probe. Probe away.
That's
Probe launched.
Alright. Let's see. What does that moon have?
I have detected an anomaly.
An anomaly?
Magnetic shielding failure detected. Catastrophic solar radiation exposure probable.
Launching probe.
That doesn't sound
Scans
good.
have found something.
Planetary scans indicate that the Sinmara colony is vulnerable to its sun's hazardous solar flares. Malfunction detected in the colony's magnetic shield. The shield must be reactivated to avoid exposing colony to unstable solar activity and potential annihilation. Kinda sounds like what's happening on Haystrom, actually. Central control terminal to bypass this. Okay. So we can now go in here. Let's get the cooling unit online first. Or not. Oh, I see. Let's activate the shield generator. Generator overheating. Oh god. Turn it off, turn it off. Okay. Cooling unit first. Now we should be able to activate the shield generator. Alright. Now, let's get power to that terminal. There we go. That was a quick little mission.
No messages for you, Commander.
Alright. And you know, I think before we sign off for the stream, it's a perfect time to finish off
Only half the fuel
Firewalk.
remains.
Perfect time to finish off Project Firewalker, and then when we next come back, we'll do some loyalty missions. Do our first customary scan of all planets, except for the gas giants. Who cares about those? Apparently there've been death around here somewhere.
Probe launched.
That's a nice policy.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe.
A bit of everything. Very nice, very nice. I wonder if there's any additional ESO
Probe
deposits
launched.
here.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe away.
That was a gold mine. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll go through this entire system. That take you on
Anomaly detected.
Armed conflicts broken up between miners and scientists taking claims to Prothean ruins. Visitors advised to employ security while exploring the unknown regions of the planet.
Repeat, this is Lieutenant Forzan Vos Edina, pilot of the scout ship Find. Request immediate assistance. Repeat, this is Lieutenant Forzan Vos Edina.
Probe away. Something on our sensors.
This also means that'll be your first. Hold on a minute.
Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe.
Anomaly detected. Surface scans show evidence of a shipwreck meeting Korean design specifications. Identity of ship unknown. Number of life signs detected in vicinity uncertain. Local wildlife may interfere with accuracy of biological scan. Oh dear. It's gonna be a lot of dudes. According to stress call, so tally him with me. And Miranda, haven't taken you out in a while. Really haven't taken you out in a while. Pilot's record. You managed to escape the gas noise thanks to some clever work in silencing Syniad's engines. The strain on the old ship was too much. The best we can hope for is to find a friendly spot somewhere in the shield system. Our reports show that it isn't extremely likely. We were nervous scouting this close to the Perseus Veil, and we were right to be. At this point, I'm afraid we may never see the fleet again. With everything the Syniad has been through, it seems like an ignoble end. first few hours. The landing was rough, but we managed to salvage from the wreckage the things we'd need to survive. Unfortunately, Lieutenant Commander Gorlet didn't make it, leaving me the senior officer in charge. We scouted the landscape and found the planet to be extremely hostile. We don't dare remove our environment suits here. We were all hoping to be rescued before there's any danger of exposure. Missing survivors. I don't know who or what is taking them, but we've now lost more than half the crew who survived the crash. We hope to build a camp here to survive until the Adina has found our beacon, but something is hunting us. I have to keep the crew together the best I can. We will send out a search party when the day comes. I will find my crew and we will do whatever it takes to return to the Adina. Oh. That does not sound good at all. We gotta press forward though, not much choice. Explosives. Forcing Vasadina.
The Quarian life signs are stabilized. I recommend securing the area in preparation for shuttle extraction.
Oh, that's a lot of Baron.
It's an ambush. Moving to cover.
You bet. Taking cover.
Chip. Yeah.
Coordinates received. Adina inbound for pickup. You've done us a great service. Expect to hear from the captain.
I wonder if they'll give me any lenience in Tally's trial. Probably not.
You've received a new message at your private terminal.
Syniad, thank you. From Captain Yasin Malvasadina. Please accept my sincere appreciation for your efforts in locating the wreckage of the Syniad. That ship has a storied history with both the migrant fleet and Cerberus, and we are pleased to know that her wreckage can be salvaged by my people. In finding and stabilizing Lieutenant Forzan, you have returned to the flotilla one of her newest and most honored heroes. Your efforts in furthering the Quarian search for new homeworld will be remembered.
Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away.
Alright. that giant fountain of resources right there.
Probe launched.
Right, I can't screw around too much. What's this? Come off.
Probe away.
Just getting a gold mine. Oh boy. I'd be an idiot not to take that one.
Probe away. Probe launched.
Alright. Let's do the last fireworker mission.
We have used half our fuel. Launching probe.
Some more platinum gathering, nothing to worry about.
Probe away.
Platinum deposit.
Launching probe.
That's a gas giant, so I'm not going to bother scanning it. I will read its codex, though. Unparalleled cosmic event roughly 1.8 million years ago, an extrasolar body about 200 square kilometers in size was drawn into Aegis' gravity well and struck the Jovian planet, blasting enough dust and material into orbit to create a ring. An urban legend has grown over this event. The story goes that if the extrasolar body, usually called a comet, was unaffected by the gravity well of Aegis, it would have coincided with an orbit of Trident and created an extinction-level event on that planet. Prevailing scientific opinion holds that this is an exaggeration at best. Small rock, and what we're really here for.
Anomaly detected.
Not for any resources, but rather the Prothean ruin on its surface. Although, I will take those.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Scans have found something.
Prothean artifacts detected on the planet's surface. Artifact site is protected by a powerful energy barrier. Scans detect muted mechanical signatures consistent with hidden automated defenses. As with all Firewalker missions, it doesn't really matter who I take with me.
resources.
Alright. Oh. Well, it did mention hidden defenses, so there you go. Size spectacular. Time, however, is proven to be the real enemy. Even those Blue Sun thugs hired to protect the dig site, we barely managed to erect the shield before the Geth arrived. How can they know our movements before we do? Am I beaming my thoughts directly to them? I must find out how they are doing this. I shall ask Dr. Aloy for whatever help he can provide.
Hostiles are cleared!
Huh. I guess cockroaches do survive everything. Even space cockroaches. Dead body. Element 0. Journal.
Dr. Aloy must have been indoctrinated by the Reapers. I found him sending our data to a Geth ship. I won't be responsible for another Geth attack, another Eden Prime. I've silenced Aloy. Forever.
Bunch of blue suns. I get the feeling that we are, in fact, the only ones here.
We can use this!
Oh, sweet. Biotic damage.
It's too late for me. They're still in my head, stealing my thoughts. I can't keep them out.
Oh.
I've got no choice but to destroy this relic. And myself.
You're indoctrinated. Understand the deal I made with the collectors. He is obsessed with these Protheans. He would sacrifice everything to learn their secrets. It nearly cost me my life, but I did it for you, Helen. To ensure you remain safe. The damn collectors agreed to spare your colony in exchange for this Prothean find. I can only hope you remained innocent of any of this ugly business. It was all for you, Dr. Robert Alloy. So, neither of them... No, Casey was indoctrinated. All for this. Well, we'll take it with us. Okay, so I've been streaming for a little over 2 hours at this point, I'd say, so I'm gonna call it here, but first I'm gonna get those
Commander, you
upgrades.
received a new message at your private terminal.
And read off that final email, which I believe will totally wrap up Firewalker. Burst of energy that coincide with your retrieval of the Prothean artifact contained coded information. Most of the data was beyond our ability to track, but the threads we were able to decrypt have provided new avenues for research on energy transfer and biotics. It will keep the scientists busy for years to come. The data indicates that the artifact is currently inert and not dangerous. We wonder, however, that if Dr. Casey had more time, would he have unlocked its secrets? We will continue his research. A landmark find for humanity. Good work, Shepard. And I will show you guys one more thing before I sign off. That artifact is now... Oh. Guess I really can't take care of fish. This is why I only have a space after he feeds himself. Yeah, that Prothean relic is now right here. Shall continue with loyalty missions. Until then, I wish you all a very awesome day.